Yo, mic check. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we are live. This is the Vibe Coder AI. So let's get into this shit here. All right. So basically, I had a task earlier where I just needed to convert a whole bunch of images to WebPs, and usually when I do that, I go over here to like teeny PNG, and then I'll drop the images in. Um, let's put this over here. Hang on, let me fix a few windows here. Okay. So yeah, usually I'll just take some images, drop them into here, and convert them. This compresses it, and you can swap it over to WebP. But like, it only lets me do it, I think, if there's like 3 images or something. I'm not sure. Let's just try it with 1. And then it wants you to pay more money or something. See, all right, so now it's doing it if there's like 1 image. And I think I can do a total of 3. Nah, it doesn't even let me do it. It seems like it only lets me do it like 1 at a time, which is pretty annoying, right? So, but I do like this UX, UI, and all that stuff, right? So basically, like, it's it's convenient because like I can see like how much it compresses my images, and then also I can just download just a single image. If I want to download the whole folder, it just zips everything up. And so yeah, that's basically it, right? And then you can see the difference, right? It compressed it down to 23 kilobytes versus, let's see, it was this one, which this one is 135 kilobytes, right? So it compresses it, it turns it into WebP. Now for my main task right now, really all I needed to do was convert it to WebP. I didn't really need to mess with the compression so much, but yeah, we're gonna mess with the compression a little bit. And so I already started building this app just because like I needed to use it for something, but I want to like finalize it, make it better. So let's see right here. If we take this, convert it, all right, and then WebP, download it. Let's see. So mine 23.7. So mine, I believe, did it to 86.7, right? So it didn't compress it as much. Let me just confirm that that one is mine. I'm not sure. We're gonna change the name here. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's try this again. So convert, and I also don't like that when I drop it in, I have to push the extra button. I like it if I just drop it in, it automatically converts it and compresses it. All right, so then we're gonna download it again here. And so this is the one, yeah, 86.7 versus teeny PNG's going down to 23.7, right? So teeny PNG is winning right now. Now teeny PNG is pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie, they have pretty good compression software and stuff going on. So okay, yeah. What up? Oh, what up, hard hat hacker? Yeah. I'm gonna come by and see you later on. I was busy the other day, and then I was out for like a whole week on a business trip, and now I'm finally getting back to it. So I gotta join your Discord and stuff too. But thanks for joining in. All right. So yeah, let's keep going with this shit here. So let's see where we left off. All right, we're gonna come into A Drive, apps. And like I always say, stay organized, right? If you're not organized, you got issues. All right, so this is the app. Let's open up the terminal. And from here, so we should be able to just do R resume, right? And then it should resume my last thread. Yeah, oops, yeah. So here we go. And then just so you can see the original prompt is basically this. You could screenshot this if you want, but basically, I just talked to ChatGPT, explained exactly what I want and stuff, and then, we went into plan mode. I answered just a few questions and stuff, and then he pretty much came out with it perfect. There was like just a few tweaks that we did and stuff. But yeah, so now we are where we are, and we can just kind of keep going with this. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is pop back open my ChatGPT, and yeah, we just did some tags for this video, so hopefully that gets some people to find it. All right, so let's see, what do we need? Hey, so for this app, one thing I'm noticing is that I drop the image into teeny PNG and it compresses it down to like 27 kilobytes, and I put the same image into my app and it compresses it down to 87 kilobytes. So we need to get that compression a little bit better, because teeny PNG is like a lossless compression. So I'm not entirely sure what we got to do different, but we need to turn up the compression, but be careful to not over compress shit still. All right. Okay. And then, yeah, BTW, I am like slightly sick, so I do apologize for that if I'm sneezing or something. All right, so he's gonna work on this and stuff now, and as he is doing that, what we're gonna go ahead and do is, I guess we're gonna just start working on some of the branding stuff, right? And we'll try to keep this open right up over here. So let's see. Well, the first thing I guess we gotta do is come up with a name for this product. So what I'm going to end up doing is going into the Microsoft Store, because like I can't copy other people's names, and but I want to see what they're using, what they're calling it and stuff. Do you make app for this? Yeah, if I can do it, dude. So let's just type in like WEBP converter and see what pops up. So we got WebKey Converter Pro, which this guy is $1.99. And what does it do? Looks kind of like a shit fucking UI right there. Can convert image files into acquired format types such as PNG, JPEG. Yeah, okay, $2. I think we can destroy that one. And that's interesting. That's the first one that comes up though. And then we got a free one, right? So we definitely have to make sure we're doing better than the free version. So look, he's got a little drag and drop. He's got a little quality slider, which I don't really want to do the quality slider, because like nobody really wants to like we're doing batch, right? Nobody wants to just have like to adjust this each time. They just want it to be automatically done as much as it can go, like be compressed as it can, without being like destroyed and taking extra time, right? Because you got apps like Squoosh and stuff, which I like this one here, because like you do have like a lot of control on everything on it, right? And then you can determine like, you know, how much you want to compress it down, and then you can see the difference and stuff. And like that's really cool and stuff. But like if you're talking like you got a folder full of like 200 images, you are not going to do this for 200 images. Maybe for like your main heroes or your banners, you might take the extra time to do that. But yeah, we're just going more for speed and then also quality. All right, so he said, go ahead and try it again. Let's exit it and let's close it or open it up again. All right, this can just get minimized. And WebP converter. Okay, so downloads. Let's come back in here. We're gonna drop that same image in here and convert to WebP, and then download the WebP. All right, so it's this one, and he dropped it to 55. So teeny PNG is still doing more. Not this one. So let's go back in here. All right, let me open my ChatGPT back up. It's hard doing all this on one monitor too. You know, normally I have like, well, I have 3 monitors, right? But for the live stream, I'm trying to do it all on one monitor for you guys, at least the best I can. It's still not compressing at the same as teeny PNG. It moved down to like 50 kilobytes, but the teeny PNG was like 25 kilobytes. So why don't you do some like deep research real fast and just find out what people are saying about Teeny PNG and like how it's running and stuff, and see if you can get any feedback or any ideas from that, and then go ahead and try again. We know we need to turn that compression up, but Teeny PNG does it fast, and like I don't know if like you have to like compress it and then check it, and then if it's you can compress it more, keep going, or like if you just got to turn it up a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure, but I know we do need to turn it up more than where it's at right now. And then we'll just let this motherfucker do his thing. And all right, so now he's back to working. Okay. And then I'm going to actually just copy this whole thread. All right, and then let's just drop this bitch in here. Okay. All right, escape. I don't need him to answer. Okay, based on all this information, give me like 20 app idea names, right? We want to think like SEO, right? We're going to put this app in the Microsoft Store. So I'm researching Microsoft Store names right now because we don't want, I mean, we can't copy somebody's name, but like, I want you to just really think about like, if somebody's searching for some type of app to convert their images to WebP, and it's going to be like a batch type thing, what would they be searching for? So go ahead and give me like 20 app names, and then we'll go from there. All right, and then we'll see what this dude comes up with. Let's scroll back down over here. Yeah, bro, do it. Okay, what do we got? Batch WebP converter. This is probably what I'm thinking if it's not taken. Where is my Microsoft Store? Is it this one? Is it this one? No. Let's exit this. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? No. Dude, I don't know what happened to Microsoft Store. Alright, we're just gonna go back in here. Microsoft Store. Alright, let's just go in here because I don't remember it. Okay, so batch WebP converter. It is not taken, so I think that's gonna be the winner. Let me just look through all these real fast. WebP batch converter, WebP converter and compressor, bulk images to WebP. I think we're just gonna go with batch WebP converter. That sounds good to me. Yeah, do your thing, bro. Come on. All right, so he's still thinking. All right, so let's jump over into the partners Microsoft Store. I'm gonna do it on this browser just to make sure it doesn't pull up, or this window, just to make sure it doesn't pull up any sensitive information. I don't think it will, but yeah, and then I'll bring it over here in a second so y'all can see how to do it if you need to. All right, so I think we should be good. So we're gonna go to apps and games, and real quick, just so y'all can see this as well. So I've only posted like a few apps so far. We'll just go to 12 months. I think I started posting them a little while ago, but just go by product. So yeah, like this one, just a little dollar app, and it only took like a few hours to make, right? And then it's at like 48 bucks. Frame extractor app is for $3, and I posted that one just a few weeks ago. So my goal of this year is to get like at least like 100 apps in here, right? And then if they're all selling like even like 20 bucks a month, you know, times 100 apps is gonna be $2,000 a month if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, 20 times 100, 2,000 a month, right? So you get that extra like side income of like 2,000 a month or something. And then, you know, that just stacks up. And who knows, maybe you have one app in there that just like tears it up or something, right? So, yeah. And I don't know how long this is going to be good for because, you know, building apps is like so easy now that like other people are going to start doing it. But then also like it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of a pain to get it in the Microsoft stores, which is good because, you know, a lot of people won't do it just because it takes a little bit of time and learning and all that stuff. I know it's not, there's no more excuses of like, I don't know how to do that, right? Because if you don't know, you just ask ChatGPT, how do I do this, right? And he'll basically just tell you how to do it. So yeah, no more excuses. All right, so new product. Oh shit. See, and I don't even know, is this app gonna be this or this? Let's ask this dude real quick. Where's my terminal? Yeah, he can try and fetch that content if he wants. All right. So BTW is this an MSIX app or MSIX / PWA or NEXE / MSI? And to be honest, I don't know what the answer is. So he'll tell us what it's going to be, and then we'll be able to get it up in there. And then if y'all didn't know, if you type BTW like into your Claude code and stuff, then it's not going to like interrupt his flow of whatever he's doing, right? Like if I pressed escape and then ask him the question, it would kind of interrupt his flow. But like when he gets to like a slight stopping point or something, he'll answer this question or whatever. So, and then once he answers that question, then we will be able to reserve a name for the app. And then once we can reserve a name, then we can start working on our branding, and he can keep finishing it out and building it and stuff. So I don't think he'll take too long, but I'm fairly certain that let me open the sidebar back up. Fairly certain that this will be our name. Doesn't look like it's taken. So give me 5 image prompts for a logo. Let's make them, let me just talk. Okay, so we're going to use batch WEBP converter for the app name. Go ahead and give me 5 image prompts for a logo. So basically I want like a little icon, which that icon I'm going to end up using for the favicon and such. And then we just need some text to go next to it or something, right? So it shouldn't be anything like too crazy. But yeah, we just need to make sure that we get we just got to make sure that we get, sorry, I was looking at something else. Let me fucking restart this prompt because I was fucking that up. Okay, all right, we're all good. Okay, all right, so we're gonna use batch WebP converter for our brand name and the app name. So I need you to give me 5 image prompts for a logo. Basically, I want the logo to be like an icon, which I'm gonna use for the favicon, and then just some text. Let's go for like a futuristic style, right? Think like technology and techie and stuff. So I don't know what you want the colors to be. Maybe like a blue or something. That would probably be good. Maybe purple, blue, purple, futuristic shit. But yeah, give me 5 image prompts. Okay, so he will do that. And let's put this right here. So to answer your other question, it's neither NSI or it's a raw electron app. Okay, well, let's fucking talk to this dude real fast. Where'd it go? ChatGPT, come back. All right. Okay, well, we're going to need to add this into the Microsoft Store, so I need you to keep that in mind when you're building this shit. So if you're saying that we can use an Electron builder to get a real exe installer, that's fine. We don't have to do that right now until everything's completed and we're finished, and then we'll wrap it up. But so with that logic, I'm just gonna choose, because I'm trying to reserve a name for the app. So you're saying I should select an exe. All right. And let's see. Near loss is true. Okay. You actually need to select MSIX, APBX, not EXE. Okay, so let's come over here. Okay, so MSIX it is. All right, and then the name of our app is going to be, what is the name? Batch WEBP Converter. Surprised nobody's taken this name yet, so let's take this shit. All right, come on, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Come on. He's thinking. Hopefully, I think it's gonna be good. I think we're gonna get it. Maybe I click this thing here. Oh wait, what happened? Did it work? It worked. We got it. All right, sweet. So we're not gonna start submission yet, but we have the name reserved. So well done, guys. Well done. All right. And then we have our image prompts. Let's go ahead and test out the app again real quick, though, now that he made the edit. So, all right, let's put this over here. And then let's, oops. We can leave it down here. All right, click. All right, view extra large. This one, let's see what he does. Did it download? Like, what the hell? There it goes. 21.6. Alright, and how does it look? It looks pretty good. Let's zoom in here. A little blurry, if I'm being honest. And let's take a look at teeny PNGs. So this is teeny PNGs. This is mine. Teeny PNGs is like sharper and better. So we just gotta turn that down just a wee bit. And let's look at the original too. So that's the original. That's teeny PNGs. Now mine is zoomed in a little more. Let's zoom in on this one. Those are basically, the originals I think is slightly better on this. But alright, so we're going to turn the compression down just a little bit. Alright, very close. And turn down the compression just a little bit. Like just a few percentages. Alright, so he'll turn that down a little bit. And then the other thing I want him to do, also the other thing that I need you to do is basically like when I drop the images in there, I don't want to have to click an extra button that does convert all to WebP. I just want it to automatically convert everything to WebP. Alright, as simple as that. And there's that button that like downloads it as a PNG. I guess we can keep that in there for right now. Never mind. But yeah, I want the conversion and compression to just happen automatically as soon as I drop something in. Okay, so he dropped this thing again. Let's test it out again and see how it does this time. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Go to downloads. Push this over here. Let's delete this screenshot. All right, we're gonna call this one new. I probably should give it like a number, like, yeah, let's do that. Let's call it version 10. And then the next one we'll do is version 11 or something. Convert it. All right, WEBP. So 18.2. No, he turned it down more. Like, he compressed it more. Like, I don't think he... I kind of had a feeling that's what he was doing when he said that. Where's my terminal? No, you made it compress harder. I want less compression. Because you overdid it. And he's just lollygagging away. I love this dude. You know, he's like all the little fucking things that he says, like lollygagging or thinking, or I don't know. He's got some good personality for an AI. All right, turn it back up to 72 and 80. All right, let's try it now. Exit this. Reopen it. Downloads, and then let's delete some of these things. So this is the original. All right. So let's go back into this folder. All right, version 10, version 11. And then you see this time it just automatically downloaded it or dropped it or converted it as soon as I dropped it in there. So that was nice. 21.7. No, it's still too much. Still too much. Keep going just a little more. All right. So, and then now for these little edits, like, he's really quick with it. So, all right, let's try this again. Open it back up, and then downloads. Keep going to the wrong folder. All right, version 12, and fingers crossed that this will be the one. Oh, we gotta download it. All right, version 12 is 23.9. That's actually probably like really good. So this is this 23.9. Let's see, that's about the same. That looks good to me, I think. It might be better than PNG'S. I don't know. It's like right about the damn same thing. And we're only going to sell this app for like $3 or some shit. So, all right, cool. So that's great. All right, so the next test is going to be, we have this right here, which is recursive. So I haven't tested this yet. So ideally, when we drop it in, it's going to convert all of these to WebPs. And then it's going to go into this folder and convert all of these to WebPs as well, right? And keep like the same structure and the same file path. So let's drop the folder in here. It's converting it. Oh, we gotta hit recursive. I might have to do it again. Hit recursive first, and then drop it in. It looks like it did it. All right, and then we're gonna download the zip, and then extract. Oh wait, hang on. Skip these files. Let me delete this one. Okay, extract. Okay, I see we got an issue. Is that it's not holding the same folder structure when it's doing this. Because if I hit this, it's going to replace them. Because it's the same exact images that are in the next folder. Now, generally speaking, that shouldn't really matter because most people are going to have different images in the subfolders. But who knows? Some people might have the same images. So, all right, that's an issue though. But have no fear. It's something we can fix. All right, so let's pop open PowerShell and then let's give it the prompt. Okay, so I ran into an issue with the recursive mode. basically when I select recursive and I drop a folder in there, and then I have another folder inside that folder, but the images names are the same. And then so when I download the zipped folder, what happens is that like it overwrites the images, right? It's like it's not maintaining that same file structure, the folder structure. You know what I'm saying? So can you set that so it maintains the same folder structure inside the zipped folder? All right. And so yeah, now he's doing that. And as he's doing all these things, let's start getting some of these prompts in here as well. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go up into Halio, and I don't know, image generation. Like there's so many of them. Like just go whatever one you like. I prefer Halio. I don't know. They're just it seems to be pretty solid for me. Yeah, we can go one by one, I guess. Fuck it. So let's do 2 versions. 3, 2, and we'll do it 1 version. 1. Oh wait, I can only do 4 at a time. Okay. All right. So then we'll just let him think for a minute as he's generating those. And so done. All right. Let's see how he did here. So coming back over to, oh, not that. Where's my app? Okay, so let's pop up in the downloads folder again. We're going to delete this converted images, testing PNG. We got another recursive folder in here. All right, so we're going to select recursive mode, drop this in here, and then we are going to download all as zip. Converted images. All right, let's extract this. And in here, recursive. All right, perfect. This is good. So now these are all WebPs, and then in here, these are also all WebPs, and he's compressed all of them very, very much, which is freaking amazing. So cool. That is working good. Now the only thing that I would think would be nice is that if he needs to not change this folder name to converted images, it should be the exact same folder name as the original folder name, I think. Actually, no, let's keep it as converted images, because otherwise it's gonna cause other conflicts and shit. So okay, so recursive mode is working. What is our other function here? Delete originals after conversion. I don't think this matters, to be honest, because it's gonna create a new folder. Initially it was gonna do a thing, but now at this point it doesn't matter, because he's actually kind of doing it in a different way by creating a new folder with subfolders. So let's just delete that button. Okay, let's delete originals after conversion button. All right, and then he'll get rid of that button. Let's see if Hylio did anything here. What do we got, Hylio? Oh, I kind of like this. This is actually kind of cool. WebP, although I don't like this little line here. And this is not quite right, but I like the concept. I think this might end up being our thing. Let's try these other ones out though. So 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 3. All right, so boom, doom, and boom. But I do think this is gonna be the one that I want. Something like this. I think I'm just gonna take this prompt and how many do I have going? I can only do 4 at a time. We'll try it again. Because like it's not quite right? So like if I'm looking, like these logos are like complete garbage, like horrible. What does this even mean? Like I mean, I guess you're trying to say like you're converting all these images into WebPs, but like I don't like that. This looks like AI garbage nonsense. Like I don't know. Oh, batch WebP converter. Nah, I don't like that. I like the way that this is structured. I don't like all these extra little lines in here and stuff, though. I'm not sure what that 3D type effect is supposed to be. So, but we can clean that up and we'll make it work and stuff. This was for my last album. I just released Love is a Loaded Weapon. If y'all are interested in it, go check it out. Petals of Dread. Alright, so that is thinking. Let's see, this is done. Let's open this app back up. And WebP converter, the button is gone. Okay, and then other UX UI. So drop and drag image folders here. Alright, is it gonna work for HEICs? I'm not sure. Let me find that HEIC. I should have one somewhere on here. I'm doing it on another monitor though, because it's all my, personal photos and shit. But I will drag it in a second. If I can find it, that is. I think I got a good OneDrive or some shit. Pictures. That's a JPEG. Well, we can try this with this JPEG real quick, make sure that still works. Alright. That's me playing guitar. 360 kilobytes, that's interesting. Oh, I guess the image was, it's a pretty large image, 1536 by 2048, so, alright, that makes sense then. Let me find a HEIC though. Where is it? HEIC. Somewhere. Oh my goodness, dude. Not in there. I don't know. I'm just gonna trust that it works. I don't see it. Let me just ask just to come check. Alright. And the UI suggests this will work with JPEG, PNG, GIF, BMP, TIFF, AVIF, HEIC, and SVG. Can you confirm all that is correct? So like when I submit it to the Microsoft Store, they're gonna run these checks on it. So I'll just let them check it out. I think it's gonna be fine, but let's just see if he can confirm all that stuff. Yeah, sure, dude. Do your thing. Alright, he's double checking all this shit. Let's take a look at our images. Batch WebP converter. This one's kind of cool. Not quite there. I don't hate this. It kind of like explains what it does, Got a stack of images, turns them into a WebP. Yeah, it's not bad. But I still like this more. What did we call we called it this, batch WebP converter, not WP. So I wonder if like I should change. Let's recreate this. Alright, we're just gonna copy this. Batch WebP converter. Oops. And then we're just gonna do 4 of them, and we'll see what it comes up with. And once we find some that are kind of close, then we'll work on tweaking them just a little bit and getting something that we really want to use. So, hey kitty cat. I got 3 little kitty cats. You like the idea of OpenClaw being eaten by OpenAI? Hey, so I actually just set up OpenClaw on my laptop, so I can go into my Discord and tell it what to do and stuff, and then I'll see it open up the web browser and it's looking at shit. Although my laptop's not like strong enough to run like some of the open source models, so like I'm using the ChatGPT AI, and yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It works and stuff. I haven't like found like a great use case for it yet. So yeah, I think I will eventually. I'm gonna keep just playing with it, right? I think it's one of those things where you set it up and you start doing stuff and then you get ideas and then I don't know. Just because like I do see a ton of potential for it. I gotta unlock some more things and give it some more features and stuff because right now it's a little bit limited, but it is super cool. You know, if I open up my laptop and just start typing to it, it'll just go and start doing shit. So, yeah, freaking OpenClaw, crazy shit. But being eaten by OpenAI, are you suggesting that OpenAI is interested in buying OpenClaw? That would be fucking crazy if they do. Wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. They do seem to just consume other companies. Batch WEBP converter. I don't know that I like that so much either. Come on, computer. Do something cool. Alright. He's thinking. So cleaned up, remove BMP, Sharp can't read it. Okay, so then let's see if he removed it from the UI. BMP. Alright, it is now gone. Perfect. And then let's check and see what you got up here. Learn more. Where are you taking me? Electron. I guess that's cool. I don't know that we need that in their documentation. Let me ask him what he's doing with all this shit. Why do you have all those links under help? Window, minimize zoom. Zoom doesn't work. Minimize works. View, reload. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Can you take a screenshot? In the menu where it says File, Edit, View, Window, and Help. It's Electron's default menu bar. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Alright, so he's going to get rid of that. We don't need it. So our next step is to get some branding in here and just work on like the UX UI and like try to make this thing so it actually looks kind of cool or something. Right? So for that, we really got to dive into this logo. He's thinking all these logos suck. Let's see if ChatGPT can make this logo. Did you create image? Hit it. Don't let me down, chat. Let's try this one too. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, we're gonna do new chat. Create image. Maybe we'll run up on Sora or something too. We gotta go to old Sora though. Sora is fucking wild, dude. There's so many funny things here. I don't know. This shit always cracks me up. Switch to old Sora. Two versions. That's kind of cool right there, to be honest. I don't like 100% know. I guess these are like miniature images coming in, and it's like, this is the giant WEBP thing. I guess that's what it is. Try another version. Get creative. Batch WEBP. This one I kind of like. You got the W and then the P. Let me think. Would I just take out that little line? Let's fuck with it for a second. But I think maybe I can make that work. If not, I kind of like this. This is simple. I think I might even just stick with this one. But it should say batch WEBP converter. And maybe let's change the ratio to like a 16:9 and see what that comes up with. Alright, we gotta wait for a second. Sora, what did you do for us? Batch WEBP converter. This might work, dude. I don't hate this thing. This one's actually kind of cool. I think, I'm not really sure what this, icon would mean. But I like the way it looks. I guess these are like photos that are stacked up, like multiples. And, yeah. I do like the font here. Let's download it. This one's shitty. This one is okay. WEBP. It's kind of weird. Like he puts this line down here. What is that supposed to mean? Like the W should be down here, I feel like. And the W should, I don't know. It shouldn't have line. I think we're just going to go with this one. Like, this is fine. Whichever one I downloaded. This one or this one. This one's a little cleaner. I like this text more. Alright, we're just gonna run with this one then, I guess. So let's pop into here and download. Alright, we're gonna do square and go on. Do it. Alright, so let's close this layer. So, what size is this image? 1024 by 1024, I think that's fine. Oops. Alright, and then let's drop this in here. Batch WEBP converter, that looks fine. So I think this looks just fine. Alright, now can we kill the background? I'm not entirely sure if we can. Let's try selecting it. I don't think it's gonna do it. Nah. Alright, we can try killing the background. It might work. Nah. Rasterize. Nah. Alright, we're just going to do it like this. We're going to say, put this image on a solid white background. And let's see if we can do it here too. Remix. We're just going to remove the background. And let's see if you can do it. You should be able to. Hopefully. That's the purpose of AI, right? I should have told it in the initial prompt to generate that on a solid white background or something. But it'll be fine. Creating, what are you doing? You're back to top. Yeah, there is. Alright, so he's creating that. Sora's creating this. And this can just get exited. And then let's also say I want to get like just like a straight background for this image. Generate only the background. Perfect. Yeah, that's great. We're gonna download this thing. And then we're gonna exit this. Oops. Let's see. We just want to make this as big as we can. That looks pretty good. We can go a little bit bigger. That'll work. Alright, and then now what we're going to do, oh actually you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete. This is like a little bit like glitchy, I guess. I don't know, it should be fine. We're going to delete this bottom part of this. And then we're going to make that a little bit bigger. And you can see like the texture on this, like it's all, yeah, kind of ugly and shit. I don't know, like we could vectorize it and shit, but like I'm not trying to do all that shit right now. It's like, it's gonna be a tiny ass little favicon. It's gonna be fine. Alright, so now we're gonna export this thing. PNG. And call this the favicon. Export. Alright, and then I built an app last time, which was somewhere in here. I don't know where it went. Well, that's a buzzkill. It was a favicon creator. Oh well, we can just do it like this for now. Let's see. Oops. Favy. Put this in here. Let's just open up a new terminal. All right, he should be able to just convert it real fast. And then we have our favicon right here. 16 by 16. Alright, he's gonna make all these favicons real quick. Like, goddamn, dude, that's crazy. Because you used to have to, like, go to places to make these things. Alright, so, now what I'm gonna do is we're going to, we're gonna make a new folder for, just, like, the marketing and everything. Okay, so it's my marketing. This is the app, right? What is it called? Image, no. WEBP converter. Alright, so I'm gonna go into marketing, create a new one, call it WEBP converter, and then favicon, and we're gonna drop all of these in here, and we'll even drop this original PNG in here, so we just have it. Alright, the 32 by 32 is the one I want for the app, and so that one we're going to drop. Oh, go back to that folder. We're gonna come. Let's just duplicate this. And WebP converter. Okay, we're gonna drop the favicon here, and then we gotta get a little more branding stuff. Let's see what else we generated here. So did we get the background for it yet? Okay, it didn't. Oh, it did that. That's fine. Generate just the background. Alright, so he's gonna generate just the background of this, and then that's what we're gonna use for, like, I guess the background of the app or some shit. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at this app and then see how we want to decorate it. So we can exit this one now. Pop open this bitch. I guess, yeah, we could have like a cool little background instead of this gray, and then we'll have our favicon up here, and then yeah, that should basically be about it. So, oh, and then maybe I'll put like the full-size logo like right here. We gotta do like a horizontal style logo though. So let's where is Hailu? Okay, we're gonna reference this one. Say, make this a horizontal styled logo. And then we're gonna go, I think we can try 21 by 9 to see what it comes up with. I might be pushing it too much. It might just need to be a 16 by 9. And then this is our background. Yeah, maybe this works. I don't know that I like the circle so much. Let's download it though. And then, let's see. What is this? 1024 by 1024. That's fine. I think that's what this is right here, actually. So it's actually perfect. Yeah, Nano Banana, I don't know. They do a lot better than fucking OpenAI and shit. Alright, and then, maybe I will, like, just do this, and we'll put this, like, up here, kind of. Oops, you don't need to tilt it. I don't know what you're doing, bro, come on. We'll just stretch it just a smidgen. Perfect. Alright, I think, actually, let's keep going up a little more. Yeah, that works. Fuck it. Alright, we're gonna do this as a JPEG. And then we'll compress it down a little more even. That should be fine. Background. Okay, and then now take this background and we're gonna drop that into our drive as well. Apps. What is it called? YouTube? No, we're on. Oh, I need to post this app, YouTube to MP3. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna do that later because that one's completed. WEBP converter. Alright, so now we got our background and our favicon in the folder. Oh, and then here's this. Alright, this is perfect. Without watermark. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. And then we're gonna come over here. Alright, what size is this? 1584 by 672. 1584 by 672. Alright, and then let's just drop this in here. I don't know why, like, this gradient, dude, he kind of fucked me on that. It's alright, we're gonna just remove, like, the white, but it's gonna kind of mess up that H. Yeah, it's not horrible, I guess. Let's rasterize this. Layer one, okay, whatever. G, we're gonna put the background. Okay. Alright, we got a few more things to clean up here. Delete, 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 delete. Alright, and then we're gonna make sure this is rasterized. I think it is. Brush this in. Let's lock the layers. What is our brush at? Okay. I don't know if this is looking good or not. We're gonna look at it in a second. Because I don't like all this trim. Maybe we can clean it up a little more because that's not looking good. Let's see, layer, matting, right light. Let's try it again. Let's take off like 6 pixels. I guess we could just go through and fix it. I don't know, dude. Sometimes like I'll try to fix an image and like I can do it, but like it takes a long time, and like if I could just generate it the right way, it's gonna make it better. So let's do this again. Maybe what I do is we just do any of these look good? No, not really. We might just have to clean it up. That should be alright. We can do the smudge or some shit. Just fix these stuff. Just the really bad ones, you know. I'm not gonna worry about everything. A lot of people are probably thinking like, dude, he's doing this like the worst way. I don't know. Maybe I am. I'm not like a pro at Photoshop, right? Like I get better. The best way to get good at Photoshop, I think, is just practice. Just do shit with it. I don't know. I'm all right. That works, I guess. Fuck it. And then we'll see what happens though, because I might. Well, let's trim this white space. Trim white space. All right. That's a PNG. Call this the logo. Okay, and then we got our logo. And let's see if this one just came out with a better version of it though. Like this is looking better, and I bet you I can kill this black layer much easier than what I was doing before. So let's try it. Let's see if we can make this work instead. So we're gonna put this back, and then downloads. All right, drop in this one, and then magic wand. We're just gonna delete this, delete that, delete that, 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 and that. But the thing is that by deleting these and still having a black layer behind it, it's gonna look just fine, I think. So yeah, this is cleaner. Even though it's a little ugly there, it won't really matter because it's gonna be on a dark background. So let's run with this one. All right, so we gotta trim this. But that's what I'm saying. AI just does it better, you know. Like I could spend time fixing it, but if I just regenerate the image in a different way, it's gonna come out with a better solution. Usually, you know. And then like if it's a really important logo, like I'll go vectorize it and shit in Illustrator, but like this one's not that important. All right, so now we have all of our branding materials. So let's go back to our app, and well, what is it? We are in do WEBP converter. Okay, now let's pop open ChatGPT again, and let's get our prompt ready. Exit this. Okay. Okay, so I just added 3 files. I added a favicon. It's in the root level of the project. I want you to change the shortcut, so we're going to use that favicon. And then also, you know, the little icon on the top left, that's our favicon. So that's an ICO file. Where it says WebP converter, I want you to delete that, and I want you to replace it with the file that's logo.png. And then there's also an image that's just called background, and I just want you to use that image for the background image. You have the drag and drop images folder, so that's fine. That can like overlay our background, but yeah, we're just gonna use the background image for the background of this. All right. Okay, and then so that will be that. But now I was also thinking about this. You know, we want to make this load as fast as we can, right? So we're gonna come back up into this folder and apps. What is it called? WebP converter. All right, and then we're gonna pop open teeny PNG, and then we're gonna just take background and logo and just compress them and get as much as we can out of it for sure. So let me see what the hell's going on. All right, so we saved a little bit, right? This went from 421 to 78. This went from 54 to 37. In fact, I could probably get more out of that logo if we size it down. It doesn't need to be this big. We can make it like 500 pixels to be fine. So let's do that. Logo. And then pop this back open. logo. We're going to drop it back in here. We're going to download this 18 and then download this one. Okay, and then over here we're going to delete logo, we're going to delete background, and then we're going to take our new background and our new logo, which is 17. We're just going to put both of these in here, and then we're going to delete this. Alright, and then I'm going to actually just, I have so many windows open now because like I just keep opening new ones. That should be fine though. Okay, and then let's close this guy. All right, get my prompt back, and then back into, where are you, my terminal, my friend? Here you are. All right, so now he's gonna drop in all the styling, and we're gonna make this app looking good, and then from there, we should be pretty solid, and we can go ahead and just post this on the store. And I'll go ahead and post it on this live, I guess. There'll be a few times when I'm going to pull a few things off the screen because it's going to like share some like personal information that I probably shouldn't be sharing with the general public. Not that many people are going to watch this, but still certain things, you know, you want to keep safe, keep them hidden and stuff. So, all right. He's updating all these things. Oh, and then I'll have him wrap it up in a second here as well. I'll update the desktop shortcut. So he's doing that. So let's see. We'll watch him update that icon. I might have to refresh this. Alright, and then it'll probably change in a minute here. Whoa, look at that. So drag and drop. That's kind of cool. The background is not very clear, to be honest. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of that background. You know what I'm gonna do is I believe I have another background on here from another app I used. We're gonna go to that, and then it'll kind of be like a shared branding thing too, which would probably be better. So apps, let's go marketing, match watermark, and then yeah, I think this one right here, this should be fine. So pop up in Photoshop again, and this one is 5504 by 3072. And we're just gonna put this in here. And then just because like I want to see what this looks like on here, so yeah, because this is not quite good, to be honest, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna let's see what we can do here. We're just gonna add some shadow to this. Drop shadow, and let's make it like black. That might be okay. I know it's very busy and stuff, but I think it's gonna be okay. Because what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna take this layer and let's actually pop in another layer on top of it, and then we're just gonna do like black, and then we'll put this back open, and let's just turn the opacity on this guy down. That should be fine, I think. And then maybe on this guy, let me think. I just want to experiment for a second. So, like, I don't think the white shadow's gonna look cool, but I'm gonna try it. Or maybe like what we do is like a glow. What are you doing? What are you beeping at me for? Okay, the color has been picked. I'm not seeing my shadow, that's weird. Let's look at like outer glow. Opacity. Noise is gonna go down. Nah, I don't like that. Turn that back off. And this looks like shit. Let's go back to the black. Alright, and then distance, go like kind of right up there. That works, I think. Alright. So yeah, that should work. It's like, the contrast isn't that great. I don't know. I guess I suppose I could put like a layer behind it or something. Okay. A little black box. And we'll put this right here. Let's make it even. And then, let's see, we're gonna get kind of sharp edges. I'm gonna do slight border radius. And then let's also, I think we're gonna rasterize it. All right. We're gonna skew it just a little bit because everything's kind of skewed, just a smidgen. Maybe a little more. See, like this curve of the P and stuff, that's what I really want it to be aligned with. So let's move this here and hit the skew. And that's pretty solid. All right, and then let's just even it up. And then probably put the opacity on this guy down just a little bit. Maybe actually I do like the blend mode and we'll see what comes up with it. Soft light. I don't know. Alright, we're just gonna go back to normal, and then we'll just turn the opacity down just a smidgen. Yeah, that looks good. Because then it's, yeah, then you can read it a lot more. Alright, so in this case, now we're gonna take this and turn this off. And then let's export my background, make it like maybe 2,000 pixels wide. That should be more than enough, I think. And then it's gonna go as a JPEG. And then we'll call this background. Yep, replace it. And then let's get my logo back up. And then we're just gonna trim this. Image, trim. All right, and then this is a PNG. Call this logo. Yep. And then we're gonna compress these guys. If I can find out where it is. All right, so teeny PNG. And these are coming into here. All right. And then let's download them. And then come back up into A drive, apps, WEBP converter. And then we're gonna put in the new logo and background, replace those files. All right, and I should be able to just exit this I think. I mean, he might have copied the file path. Let's see if it just does it. Oh yeah, it did it. That looks kind of cool, I guess. You know, the text here is like, it should be wider. All right. I think. Let's take a look. What do we think here? Like, I almost feel like this needs a little more. All right, let's do this. Let's make all the text white, such as PNG, JPEG, GIF, etc. And the recursive button. And also make the logo 400 pixels wide. And keep it responsive. Alright, so he's going to do that real quick and then we'll take another look. Be right back. Okay, so let's open it back up and see what he did. That looks better to me, I think. Make the dotted box have a transparent overlay and make the dots a lighter color. Alright. Should have said semi-transparent overlay, but it's whatever. Let's see what he does here. That looks better for sure. Cool. So I think that's basically it. So now what I need to do is we're just gonna screenshot this bad boy. Well, let's do this. Let's pop up in Photoshop here, and we're just gonna scroll down to here. This is fine. And we're gonna take a screenshot of this app. Cool. And then we gotta get all of our branding shit together. Alright, so that should be it. Okay, so let me prompt this motherfucker. Okay, great. I think we're finalized and everything. So go ahead and actually wrap up the app for the MSIX packaging, and we'll go ahead and start the process to get this submitted into the Microsoft Store. Cool. So he will wrap this bad boy up, and once it's wrapped up, then we can start getting it into the store. So what I want to do now, though, is come back into Gemini, or whatever the fuck this is, Halio, and we're gonna take that screenshot that we just did, and go ahead and make an app. I think it's gonna be 16 by 9. An app preview screenshot, or preview screen. This is for the Microsofty store. And let's put the logo in here too. Oh, it's too small. Let's we'll just drop this one in, or we can reference this one as well. This is fine. All right, and then he'll do something. I can't remember if it needs to be a square or if it needs to be, or what it needs to be. But, all right. So what is he saying? What's your publisher display? Okay, so let me get this information for him. So basically what he's asking is you need to, once you have like your developer's license for Microsoft Store, and it's easy to get, right? Just go to their store. If you're confused, just ask ChatGPT what you need to do. But you put your information in, get your account set up, and then you're gonna have like a partner center ID, identification number, and stuff, and like you gotta be able to sign your package and all these things. So basically, just give that information to this dude here, and then he'll be able to do the rest. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it off the screen because I don't want to share that information. But to find it, you would just go down to I think here, account settings, and then it's gonna be over here on the left somewhere. So let's see, account settings. Oh, what are you doing? All right, and then identifiers. Maybe it's legal info. I can't remember. Oh, he's thinking still. Sometimes, like, at nighttime, this Microsoft Store gets all glitchy and buggy. And if it does, then I might have to do this later. But we'll see. I'm going to hard refresh. All right, I think it's going. Yeah, all right, we're good. All right, so then I need to find the app name. Which is called Batch WebP Converter. Okay, he needs a larger favicon. Let me drop that into this folder for him. So I added one into the root folder. Okay, and then now he's going and he's wrapping this thing up and such. Cool. Once that number gets off of the screen here, I'll bring him back into view so y'all can see. But, well, it doesn't really matter too much. All right, so he's doing his thing there. So now we have, let's see what our Hylio generated for us. Drag and drop interface supports PNG'S recursive folder scanning. I mean, that's honestly not bad right there at all. Get. This is more like. I think I'm actually going to keep this. I think it's fine. Oh, wait, this one's better. It doesn't have that. Or, well, has to get it now. Alright, we're going to use this one. Download it without the watermark, please. And then, let's see, what size is that? 1376 by 768. $13.76. And let's just remove this little thing right down here, so we don't need it. And I think I can just stretch this up. I don't think it really matters. Well, I don't know, dude. It's weird. I don't know why he fucking put this shit up in here. Microsoft Store preview shit. Alright, let's just have him redo this. Remove the get button and the top bar. Keep everything else the same. And let's do it in 2K. Just one of them. Okay, so he'll build that out for me. Alright. And then my boy Claude is down here wrapping this package up. So what we can do next is just start getting this set up because we got a few steps to do. So let's see, which one are we at? Batch WebP converter. So from here, we're just gonna start the submission. So, and we'll just answer kind of like a series of questions. If we need help, then we'll just talk to ChatGPT. Or I'll ask Claude. All right, so pricing and availability. So what's been working for me is the $2.99. At least it seems to be working. And then doing like a free trial with it. So, all right, availability, public audience. Yep, that looks fine, whatever. Price. So, USD, Americano. Where are you, America? United States. And we go $2.99. All right, free trial. Yeah, we're gonna hit a free trial. So I go time limited, and then 7 days, right? Because a lot of people, if you do like a 1 day free trial, I don't know, it's not enough time for them to like really get to know the app and stuff. So 7 day free trial, you get a lot more downloads. And then who knows? Maybe some people just download it, make a new account, download it again. Who cares, right? Some people will buy it because they don't want to deal with that shit. Do I want to proceed? Yes. Okay, sorry. He's still wrapping his shit up. All right. So that's basically it for that. And we'll just hit save draft here. And then moving on to the next step. Complete. All right, properties. Privacy policy. Okay, so let's see. This is gonna be under, I guess, maybe developer tools, utilities and tools. We're gonna say developer tools, but then down here we'll just do utilities and tools, and then I suppose it's gonna be web hosting, design, development kits. I'm not sure which one to pick, to be honest, because WebP is really gonna be for like web hosting, but it doesn't have to be. I think I'm gonna say design tools because like it's not really for design either, but fuck it. This should be fine. Alright, privacy policy. No, my product doesn't use any personal information. Microsoft requires the following machine to design a products page. Okay, so it looks like we need to build a little page for this bad boy here. So this is my last privacy policy for photo stamper. So this one we're gonna call it what are we gonna call it? WEBP. Fuck, I forgot the app name. Batch WEBP converter. Okay, so batch WEBP converter. Let's just copy that. And let's build a privacy policy for it real quick. So, give me a second. I gotta open my server. I'll bring this over here so y'all can see. Alright, so we're gonna run down to Lucky Panda. Lucky Panda. Oh shit, I shouldn't put it over here. It has my little address thing on it. Not that it should really matter, but we're not gonna show it. Alright. So give me a second here. Support, new folder. Batch WEBP converter. Okay, so we're gonna take this. I'm just gonna copy this, and then we're gonna just drop it into. Well, I'll drop it into Claude. Claude's better. Change this privacy policy for the app. Batch WEBP converter. It is an app that batch converts images into WEBP by drag and drop, and it does not collect personal info, and all my contacts info is the same. Alright, and yeah, that's me. So you could call me if you really wanted to. I won't answer. But cool. So he's whoa, bro. Put it in the fucking code. Yeah, like what the fuck is he thinking? Do you think I want to paste all this shit in the fucking P tags? And what is he doing? He's not putting it. No, put it into HTML format with P tags and all the header info, like the OG page. You need to see the original. I fucking gave it to you, didn't I? Did I not give it to you? This is the original. It shouldn't matter. This one, alright. Alright, so he'll do this. Blah, 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 blah. Writing all this damn code for me, dude. Makes my life nice and easy. Alright, we copy that. Now we're gonna paste it right up in here. Batch WEBP converter, upload that shit. Oh, we're not gonna upload it there. Batch WEBP converter. Upload. And then hit enter. Here you go. Look, you fucking did this shit, dude. Motherfucker. Alright, where's that line of code? Right, I mean, it might have been me copying it wrong or something, but And this shouldn't say that. All right, that should be just like that. Perfect. And then we just double check all this shit. This looks fine. All right, cool. Batch WebP converter. All right, so now this is the website we're gonna use. So just drop that into there, and then we got the website. All right, support contact info. Hang on, let me just put this over here. I don't want to display it all. So that has all my address and stuff on it. Okay, and then now that's in there. Let's take a look at this guy, see how he's doing. Where are you, my friend? There you are. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I want to proceed. All right, so he's proceeding. He's still doing his thing. Incomplete properties. Oh my God. All right, let me open this back up and see what it wants me to do. You must select minimum hardware. Oh, minimum hardware, keyboard, mouse. That's basically all it needs. All right, now let's save it. Complete. Sweet. All right, age ratings. It's gonna be E for everyone. So, I'm ready to complete. Yes, I'm ready. App type. I guess all other app types. No. Just the app name, change content. No. All of these are always no. Like, it's not a game. It's E for everyone. Preview ratings. Yeah, you know, a few months ago I had to like wrap up all these things on my own. It freaking sucked. But now he just does it all for me. It's pretty damn good, pretty convenient. Continue. And cool. So next we're gonna go into packages, and then here is where all right. So you drop the package into this file. I'm gonna do it on this window over here because it's gonna show some sensitive info, but I have to wait for this to finish. So I don't know how long he's gonna take. He's been thinking for a minute. So we'll see what's going on. 12 more tool uses, 17, he's thinking, he's doing his shit. Come on, little buddy. Let's go. It's been a pretty good stream here. I got 81 views, which I gotta say, I think that's the new record. So we're doing pretty solid, to be honest. And yeah, so privacy policies built up. I think I have all the branding stuff I need. I don't need too many like screenshots of the actual app. I'll have to like create like a little video of me using it. I guess I could create that video right now as we're doing this. And then I'll have it for later. Yeah, I guess let's do that. All right, so let me get all these icons off this screen. Goodbye. And let's get this one over here. I wish that fucking icon would show up proper. It's not. Damn, that's annoying. Well, I can just have it opened. I think that'll be fine. Let me refresh this and see if it does it. No, it's not doing it. Alright, it'll be fine. So we're gonna pull this downloads folder up over here. This can go right here. I don't know if I can screen record as I do this thing, but we're gonna try it. I think it's gonna work just fine, to be honest. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. So this is professional video going out right now. Three, two. Oh shit! I already fucked up. I can't have all this shit in my sidebar showing. Let's do it like this. All right, let's restart and try again. Oops. All right. Oh. The hell? Get rid of that. All right. All right. Second time's the charm. Welcome to WEBP Converter. So this icon will be updated by the time you download this app. But essentially what we have here is a app similar to Teeny PNG, where you can just drag an image in here. It'll automatically convert it over to the WEBP. You can just click WEBP right here to download the single image. And you can see the original one here was 261 kilobytes. And the one we just down is now down to 40.9 kilobytes. And you can see it's really lossless quality. So the app's going to be at $2.99. So like for that price, you cannot beat it, right? And so with that, oops, let's go back to downloads here. If we want, we can just you can clear this out, and then you can. I have a folder right here which has a whole bunch of images in it, and then another folder with a bunch of images in it as well. And so we're going to take this, we're going to name this folder blah, 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 blah. And then let me delete this one. And when we do this, it's going to rename the folder to converted images. Oh, hang on, we're going to clear it. We're going to hit this recursive on first and then upload it. And it's going to convert everything, including the images in the next folders. And then you're going to download everything. And we'll see, it'll pop the folder up somewhere in here. Here it is. Yeah, it should be the one. Or it's this one here, converted images. All right, and then so extract it. And in the new folder, we will see that all of these images are now WebP's 29.9. And you know, the background still transparent, good quality images. And then in the recursive folder, which it keeps the same folder name. So very helpful for like web design. If you wanted to like just go into a folder in your FTP and run this on everything, convert everything to WebP, and then just upload the entire folder structure. It's not going to overwrite all your files. It's just going to update all your images and swap them over to WebP, keeping the same folder structure. And that is basically it. So very similar to Teeny PNG, except it runs locally on your machine. So and you can see just the difference in here, right? So 150 kilobytes to 20.2 kilobytes. So very awesome, very good. And that is it. So if you have questions, check the privacy policy. All my contact info is in there. If there's any bugs or anything, just let me know and I will get them sorted out. All right, appreciate it. Okay. And then let us download this video. Welcome to. I gotta do it on a different monitor because it has my work information on it. Download video. There we go. There it is. Batch. I shouldn't have a space in it, but it does. And then we're going to delete this video. Cool. And then that's that. All right. Now, let us go back into our PowerShell and see where we're at. Cat, you got to move. Come on. Get down. You're fucking with me. All right. So do I want to proceed? Yes. So he is now building the MSIX package. It should be done fairly soon, I imagine. Rengoku, you can't be up here. Down you go. I'm busy. And then let's pop open Premiere. And let's also go ahead and just pop open Halio. Look at my images. Did it create something cool? Rengoku, what are you doing up there? Yeah, we'll leave it at 2K. Let's see what he comes out with. This is great. We're going to download this without the watermark. And then this image we're going to take and drop into apps. And marketing, WEBP converter. We're just going to drop it right into there. That's fine. Let's check on this guy. Yeah, bro, let's go. He's taking so long. I don't know why. But he's building it out, whatever. We're getting all the materials that we need and stuff. All right, cool. So this is good. So let's create a video out of this guy and just say create a cool animation of this. I don't fucking know what I want it to do, so that's fine. Let's find one that's cheap. VO 3.1 fast is fine. Really doesn't need to be like a long video either. Is 4K the same price? No, it's not. No, it is not. Alright, that's fine then. Let's just run with this. He'll create me a little video. And then we'll combine that with the loom. Oh shit, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it though, is I want something with sound. I don't remember if this has sound or not, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, leave Premiere. Let's close some of these down. I got too many browsers open. I think this one can get closed. This one can get closed. This can get closed. This can get closed. This can get closed. 61%. We're almost there. Whew. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. We're fucking getting this thing done, you know, and that's the thing, you know, if we want to get like 100 apps in the year, we just got to build them and stuff. And I don't know if I'll be able to get 100 by this year, but I'm going to do my best, you know. If I take like 1 week off from work and just be like, I'm going to build a shitload of apps this week, I could probably build like, I don't know, I could probably build like 20 in a week. and that might be all right, right? Because if we do 20 apps, they each make about $20 a month. That's an extra $400 a month for like a year, you know, which is like over a year. That's an extra 4,000, and that shit'll be pretty solid. And who knows, one of those guys might be the one. Shit, let me send this text message real quick. Oh, it looks like my video is done. That's actually pretty badass, not gonna lie. Alright, so let's download this guy without the watermark, of course. I don't know why on earth I would want the watermark. Dude, can you not fucking wrap up this app? Like, what the fuck is going on with you, dude? Yeah, he's having issues with this. It's like, he's like, oh, it's still failing. Let me try this again. It's like, yeah, try it again, bro. Keep trying it and figure it out. We'll get it. I got faith in him. Alright, so we're gonna do a new project. Batch converter. But I mean, as long as it takes him to go, like, we're gonna get our shit done that we need to get done. So that's good. And by the time all my marketing shit is done, if he's not done with this shit, then we'll probably just do it later. But we'll see. So this is the intro. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's put this right here. And oh, let me reset this so y'all can see, I guess. Sequence, help, view, right window, workspaces, reset essentials, reset the save layout. Okay, and then we'll push this over here. So let's see what we got. Welcome to WEBP converter. So this icon will be updated. Alright, so my audio is very quiet, so hopefully y'all can hear me talking, because that fucking video, I can look at my damn audio there, it's very quiet. Source. I think I just gotta zoom in here. How do I turn the volume up? Do I remember? Maybe I have to unlink this. I may have to go into properties. Oh yeah, properties. By the time you download this app. Alright. And let's what are those sequence settings? 1920 by 1080, that's good. So Bex. I'm gonna scale this up just a little bit. Okay, this should be good. Welcome to WEBP converter. So this icon will be updated by the time you download this app. But essentially what we have here is, all right, let's remove that one little bit of line that I said. Make sure this guy's going. All right. So this icon will be updated. this icon convert. This icon will be updated by the time you download this app. Or just delete that out. I think I just delete this out with it. And then that WEBP converters. But essentially what we have here is we're going to delete that too. All right, P converter. Essentially, what we have here is a app similar to Teeny PNG. Cool, and then that's that. So now let's export this. This is my final batch converter tutorial. I don't know. I guess we'll call it batch converter tutorial. That's fine. And then let's export it. And then now that's that. Okay, so he's working on this. My video is now complete, so I want to take all three of these things. Oops, 1, 2, 3. Control X, and then we're going to come down here to our apps and marketing, and then WEBP converter, and then we're just go to the videos, and boom, and then let's take the final video and put it here. So this should be basically all I need for that. Oh, and then we got to grab the logo from this folder too. So logo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we don't want this one. All right. And then we'll just go logos. And then this is our official logo right here. So let's put that guy right here. All right, and we're gonna call this logo. Cool. So that is basically that. So that's all set. So essentially, once this is done, and he's having some issues with this, I'm gonna have to like fuck with him and talk to him a little bit more because he's having a hard time finding it, or finding out what the problem is. In fact, I should probably just ask him. Like, sometimes like I don't know, he gets caught up over some stupid shit. So let's ask this dude what the hell is his problem. Like, what's going on, bro? All right, what's going on? You've been trying to wrap up this thing forever, and like you just keep giving me issues and shit. So, what do you think the problem is, and what can we do to fix it? Let's not make any choices right now. Let's just analyze the whole situation, and yeah. Oh, he says it's completed. Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay, give me the file path to it. Jeez Louise, dude. I was about to give up and just call it quits for the nights. But now we're cooking, it seems like. So that's good. Okay. So apps WEBP converter. We're just gonna go here. This is it right here, Apex file. It's not an MSIX though. Let's see if the store accepts it. All right, now it's MSIX. He just converted it. All right, cool. That's good. All right, so let's find our thing right here. Oh, I gotta do this. But basically, all you do is you just take this and drag it into here. But then it'll pop up with some information that I don't want to share. So I'm gonna do it on this screen. So dropping it in. It's uploading. Validating, validating, validating. See, validating. Everybody cross your fingers. Ah, no. We got a bunch of fucking red errors. Alright, let me put this over here. I gotta paste the errors into the terminal. And then, he's gonna look at it. Alright, he's gonna reapply some wrappers and then he's gonna rebuild the thing. But hopefully, because, you know, he was already having some issues and he was able to solve it. If he just got like a few like package IDs wrong and stuff, it should be a pretty quick fix. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully it'll only take like a minute here. Oh yes, he's saying you must upload at least one package. Well, I did. Let's fix all package validation errors. Alright, delete. So let's put him back over here now. And we'll just watch him do his thing. How is Claude doing? I mean, overall, I'm gonna say he's doing pretty good. Like we're building the app and we're getting it in the store. I mean, maybe I should. Oh, he said it's done. All right. Let's see if it is done. So is it dist batch? WEBP converter. Okay. Let's upload it again. Here we go. It's uploading. And now we're validating. And come on, buddy. You got this. I believe in you. Ah, my goodness. It's getting more errors. Still getting errors. Store expects. Yeah, so fucking fix that, dude. What are you thinking? Alright, so he deleted it, it looks like, and so now it should pop back up into here in a second. There it is. APPX file. Interesting. We'll see if that... Oh yeah, it does accept APPX. That's fine. So, yep. Yeah, and like I said, I can't show this one on the terminal right now because it shows my publisher ID and stuff. He keeps flashing it around. Rebuild. Alright, let's see if it takes it now. Let me delete this first. Alright, deleting the old one and then re-uploading the new one. And alright, here we go. It's uploading. The bar is 50%, 75%, 100%. And now it is validating. And it's just spinning in a circle. Come on. Cross those fingers. Cross those fingers. It's going to do it. Come on, buddy. Don't let me down. Come on. Oh, boom. We did it. We got it. All right. It accepted it. So, all right. We can bring this over here now so you can see. So it's accepted. No errors. So then you just hit save. And then we move on to the next step. All right, which is going to be store listings. This is the fun one. I mean, it's kind of the fun one, right? So, not really, but all right. So we're English. This will pop up the store, and then basically we just got to give information. All right. So what I do for this is we're going to put this right on this right side. And then I'm going to put this on the left side. All right. And then, so I have 10,000 characters. Okay. So we're going to do ChatGPT. Oops. All right. So I have 10,000 characters that we need to write a description. So think of SEO and all these things and just like every use case for this app and just fill it up. Don't go over 10,000 characters. So maybe shoot for like 9,900 characters. But just be detailed on what it does, what it doesn't do, and why people want to use it and shit. All right. So we'll drop down in here, and then he'll start working on that. Cool. All right. The next one is what's new in this version. This is going to leave blank. Product features. We have 200 characters. Yeah, go ahead and read through the app, bro. Okay. Okay, and then we need to do product features. We only have 200 characters. So for this one, I need you to be very precise and just like get like the real, like the highlight features and stuff. All right, he's reading to understand all the features before it writes. And like you would think he would know all these things, but because we've been typing and working so much, he keeps compacting the conversation, right? So like he's just got to rescan everything to get like a real good understanding of everything that's going on. But okay, so he is working on that, and then he'll give me a text block here in a second, and then when he's done with that, I'll give him this, and then he'll work. Now, yes, and now he's writing the description. Thank you, my friend. Claude Code, guys, if you don't have it, you need to get it. I mean, if you want to like build apps and shit, then you need to get it. And it's super simple install. And yeah, it just gets better and better. So, all right, come on, buddy, write the description. Yeah, we'll just do like a BTW in this, and then, well, I'll wait for him to write it, and then I'll send that. Come on, buddy. I don't know why it's taking him so long. All right, screenshots of the app. This is where, like, when we built that folder earlier on. Oh, here we go. He did it. Oh, he's nowhere near 1,000 characters, or 10,000. Did I say it right? Alright, let me delete this, because that's not right. Oops. That is nowhere near 10,000 characters. guess you can check out his store account tip, but like, I don't know, dude. He's crazy. Like, if I put this in here, yeah, that's like 1,000 characters, right? So he did like maybe 2,000. We're gonna have him export it in a text file. Maybe it's just like he's having a hard time with it or something. Let's come in here. Yeah, see, now this is it. 10,000 characters. Alright. Perfect. So now let's push that. Wait. Yeah, in here. Okay. And then let me check this. New product features, so number 3. Control 3. Alright. And I use like Ditto for my copy and paste tool, you know, so I just like automatically it's like Control 1, Control 2, Control 3. It just pastes like the most recent things I had. I guess you can paste it into a fucking text file if you can't do it normal. Like, whatever. Okay. Oops, that doesn't go in there. That goes in here. Alright, and then we gotta upload, provide screenshots for the device. Alright, let's take a look at our marketing plan. WEBP converter, marketing, WEBP converter. And do extra large. This is like a screenshot. Wait. Oh, it's gotta be a PNG file. Alright, hang on. No problemo. We'll export this as a PNG. Screenshot. Alright. And then we'll upload the screenshot. Cool. And then store logos. 9 by 16, 1080 by 1080, 21 by 60. Alright, so let's pop back into Photoshop. Wait, what size did it say? 1080 by 1080. That'll work. Okay. 1080 by 1080. And then I think we had like a pretty damn cool image from earlier from Helio. Yeah, well, this is a video. Let's look at the images. This one here. Let's just download this without the watermark. But then we'll see if we can get it to fit on this screen size. Not that. That's fine. I gotta sneeze, hang on. I hate being sick. But more than that, like, this is good to get this thing just like done. So like once it's finished, square store image. once it's finished, I can just like set it, forget it, and then it's just passive income coming in, you know? And yeah, so that's what we're doing. All right. Hey, we're gonna go to our marketing drive. All right, put this image in here, and then stop this. All right. So now this should just go right to here. All right. So okay, that should be fine then. Trailer videos. I do have a video. Yeah, I think we're gonna go upload, and then I can drop this in. 1920 by 1080. All right, we gotta do a thumbnail. 1920 by 1080. Thumbnail. Ah, what the hell? You gonna make me go this way? Alright, thumbnail. Open. And it's got my video right there. Cool. So then that should be that. So trailer is uploaded. Thumbnail's in there. We don't have any Xbox stuff. Alright. Now we need a short title. 50 characters. Now I need a short title. 50 characters. Just type it out and give it to me. Okay, that looks fine to me. And then a short description. 1,000 characters. Come on, buddy. Let's do this. What do you got for me? All right. There we go. I don't know why it's putting all these numbers in here. All right, this is not good. Yeah, I just created a fucking text file. It's fine. Short description. No, short description. This one here. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why he's having a hard time formatting it, but there we go. Alright, and then keywords. Okay. Now give me 50 keywords. No, it's just fine, dude. Just give me the 50 keywords. Oh, he's got some suggestions. WEBP. Compressor. Batch. WEBP. Compression. App. Bulk. WEBP. Conversion. Oops. Bulk WEBP conversion. Oh, I think we're out of keywords. Let's just type in WEBP. Does that one work? WEBP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can get one more. Optimization. Okay, that should be good. Copyright info. Lucky Panda, that's me. So I am, what's my fucking name here? Dude, I don't even remember my YouTube channel's name. I don't know, dude. The Vibe Coder AI, that's me, right? But I'm also Lucky Panda. So, I might change my information at some point. But, and Bytecraft Studio Apps is like my other one. So, cool. So then we save that and let's see if we did it right. We got some issues now. All right. So, but that's all right. It's not a big deal. Let's just go back to this one. See what the issue is. Privacy policy URL. So we already have that. It is Lucky Panda. Shit, what the hell is it? Photo snipper support batch. Yeah. Alright, so let's just put this in here. And then save. And then now we should be good on this one. Okay. In store listings, we got an error here. We got to go solve. Go back to English. So it's incomplete. Let's see what I messed up on. All right. Each trailer must include a title and thumbnail. So I gave it the freaking. Dang. What do you want me to do? Well, I don't want to download that. So I gave it a thumbnail too. Where do we go? Hey, what's up, Masha Hadi? We're getting this thing down. I just gotta figure out where I put my title. This happened to me last time too. I couldn't remember how to do it. Maybe edit. Alright, I guess select that and then edit. Okay. Thumbnail caption is required. So let's add a caption. Batch WEBP converter tutorial. Okay. And I think that's it. Let's see if that did it. Still might say I have to do one more thing. Come on, complete, recommended. Yeah, we did it. All right, submit for certification. We did it, guys. We built the whole thing fucking live. Sent it in. All right, so now it goes to submission, pre-processing. This one usually takes about, I don't know, maybe like in an hour it's usually done and it goes to certification. And today's Monday, or today's Tuesday now. Certification is only Monday through Friday, and then they're closed. They're only business days, right? So my guess is by Wednesday I'll find out if it passed, and if it did, it'll just go right to publishing. Usually, if there's no problem, it goes through pretty quick. If there is an issue, they'll give me like a message of what the issue is, and then we just send it back to the fucking Claude, and we work through it, and then resubmit it and stuff. But like, it already has like all my information in there, so it's usually pretty quick. It's just like resubmitting that last package, that last part. But all right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. Look at this shit, guys. We did 120 views. That's definitely a lot more than we've gotten before. So if y'all can subscribe, that would be awesome. That definitely is gonna help me out here. And yeah, dude, we're trying to grow this channel a little bit, and just build a whole bunch of apps, make some money, make the world a better place, promote fucking AI, because AI is just amazing and it's life changing and everything. And yeah, so all right, guys, thank you for sticking with me, and I'll see y'all next time. All right.